time for you to stop this unhealthy behavior.
No, it's not.
You need to take responsibility for your life.
Not right now, I don't.
And it starts by raising your son.
I'm sorry. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
That was a look at the Lego Batman movie. The animated comedy hits screens today. For his look at this and other new movies opening up this week is our film critic, Richard Crouse. I was about to say that's the 50 Shades of Grey sequel. That's coming up.
That's coming up.
Definitely
we'll get to that.
not.
Yeah, we'll get to that. This is the Lego Batman movie, a follow-up to the Lego movie, right? And the thing about that movie is that it was unexpected. Nobody thought that it was going to be any good. How can you make a movie about Lego? You know, didn't think that it would have a song in it that was going to stick in your head for years. Everything was awesome. All that stuff. So it comes out a couple of years ago. It's a massive hit. So, of course, there's going to be a sequel. And they come up with the Lego Batman movie. This one doesn't have the advantage that the first one had. So you go in with really super high expectations, and they're kind of sort of met. Kind of, sort of, almost, yeah. And it's just kind of too bad. There's, for my money, way too much computer-generated stuff. I know the first movie was computer-generated as well, but it felt handmade. It felt a little more organic than this one. It's not as nearly as funny. It doesn't feel quite as irreverent. It is a typical kind of Batman story. And I think what they're trying to do here is balance the Batman tale of, like, loneliness, and he's a crime fighter and all that kind of stuff with this kind of goofy sort of feel that the first Lego movie had, and it only about half works. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, although I think we have a photograph of me as a Lego character.
Oh, I've got to see this.
That I love. That's me interviewing Batman as a Lego character.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
That may be the highlight of my career, right there.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, now we're going to get to 50 Shades Darker.
Man, you know, this one is a sequel to 50 Shades of Grey. Came out a couple of years ago. That book lived at the very center of popular culture for a very long time. So, of course, the movie comes out. Now we have a sequel, and there's going to be a third movie, too. They shot the second and third movies at the same time. And this one almost feels like the actors just said, oh, let's just get this over with.
That's not a good thing with a movie of this nature.
It's like a bad date. They're just like, let's just get through it, and then we never have to see one another again. They have so little chemistry together that if you lit their underpants on fire, they still wouldn't smolder. It's really awful to sit there for a couple of hours and try and, you know, figure out exactly what the appeal is. Now, they are frequently naked, and that is part of the appeal, I suppose, except that the story in the dialogue, which is brutally awful, is just like a segue to like a spanking montage that will happen every now and again.
Did you really just say that?
Yep. It's all that's what this movie is. And you know, if you are a slap and tickle enthusiast, you might enjoy this a little bit more than I did. But I had a rough time with this one. I gave it 1 star.
Pardon the pun.
Yes, 1 star.
Oh dear, you're
One
killing
slap.
me. Okay.
That's all you get.
All right. Well, maybe they filmed both of them at the same time because they were afraid that the actors wouldn't come back.
They'd retire and never come back rather than make another one of these.
Oh, dear me. Okay. So 1 star? Oh, you're so generous.
Yeah, it was generous.
Okay. Are we going to do Paterson?
Paterson is my favorite movie of last year. I saw it last year. It's coming out in Canadian theaters right now. Paterson's fantastic. It's Adam Driver. He played Kylo Ren in the last big Star Wars movie. And he plays a bus driver here who just wants to find the beauty and art in everyday life. Nothing happens in this movie. He goes to work. He writes poems. He walks his dog. He goes to a bar for a drink. He has a lovely little home. His wife and he get along really, really well. It's just about the beauty of what's around us. It sounds really twee and kind of pretentious. It's not in any way. It's a really down-to-earth movie about real people. And I loved every minute of this. And when I saw it in the theater, if they had started it all over again and played it again, I would have sat there and watched it a second time right away.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff. 4 to 5 stars.
Okay, let's leave on a high note then. Paterson at 4 stars. Richard, thank you so much.
Thank you.